Graffiti is art that is written, painted, or drawn on a wall or other surface, usually without permission and within public view. Graffiti ranges from simple written words to elaborate wall paintings and has existed since ancient times, with examples dating back to ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, and the Roman Empire, as stated by Wikipedia. So you know damn well graffiti is here to stay. Graffiti has always been a part of the hip-hop culture, from DJs to breakdancing crews. Graffiti art was always displayed in the neighborhoods. See, back in the early days of hip-hop, the culture was much more complex. See, in today's society, you have a rapper, and most of the time you just have a guy who gets on the microphone and he raps to a beat that was probably hooked up in his room. But back in the day, it was not like that. You actually had a hip-hop culture. You had graffiti artists, you had breakdancers, you had pop lockers, you had DJs. I mean, you had a whole gumbo pie of people doing multiple things. And most of the artists, DJs, dancers, did multiple things. Like myself, I used to breakdance. I used to do graffiti. I got into DJing and later got into rapping. And a lot of us had the same type of journey. Look at Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre used to be a DJ. And then eventually he got into the hip hop scene rapping. But the culture has always had graffiti. And I think graffiti is like the forgotten art. Now, true, there are people who do graffiti that have nothing to do with the hip-hop culture nowadays. But back in the early days, graffiti was always an integral part of the culture. And I'll always have love for graffiti. And graffiti is definitely a foundational corner of the hip-hop culture. So if you like where I'm going, and you want to pay homage to the many great graffiti artists and the graffiti murals and tags, subscribe. Peace.